Hello and welcome to the Geekgasm thread. Today I'm going to show you Far Lone Sails, a game that's just come out on Xbox One, been out on PC for about 6 months or so, maybe a bit longer. I think it came out in about May of last year. So this is a side-scrolling kind of platformer, but with a bit of a twist. So you start off in a kind of post-apocalyptic world by a grave. So you just buried somebody. Looks like you buried a guy. So I think, although it's probably a bit ambiguous, I think you are playing as a female. And I'll play through about the first 20-30 minutes just to give you a bit of an idea of how this works. It's a really, really beautiful little game. So you press jump and you can hit the red switches. This is obviously your little home, and you can zoom in and out of the screen. But when you're zoomed in like this, you can see inside buildings. It's just demonstrating how you do that. And when you take big jumps like that, you kind of glide down, so you kind of use your cape, I guess it is. And it's not really obvious, certainly not in the early stages of this game, what the idea is. It's kind of this bleak, desolate world. It feels like you're kind of on your own. Hence the Lone Sails, and the sails bit will become a bit more obvious relatively shortly. So you have built this thing, which is a kind of mechanical ship, and you can hit the buttons in here. We'll put that up on the hook, I think, if I can figure out how to do it. So I think you jump and press B. Yeah, there you go, that hooks it on. If you press that button, you'll see that my fuel gauge has gone up. Nice, huh? And if I hit that button, we will move forward. So it's all about moving forward, with no real idea of why you're doing it. And you've got to hit your steam button, you go a bit faster. So I guess the first thing to say is that the art style is just fantastic. It's a beautiful looking game. This one here is a brake above me now, so when I need to stop I will hit that. Let's go and put some more fuel in, I think. Oh, it has stopped. Not quite sure, 100% sure why it stopped. And then every so often you'll encounter obstacles. And you'll have to figure out how to get your car stroke. I'm going to call it a ship. I think it's a ship. You have to figure out how to get your ship past the and I guess keep an eye out for fuel as well as you go. So any sort of bits of metal or boxes you can see, you can pick them up. So there's one there. So we're going to pick all of them up. And and you can get out the front of the ship. So we'll put that one in. There we go. And then the rest of them. So it's a slow-paced game. There's no doubt about that. It feels like there are big expanses of land that you're just sat on your ship watching it go by. But it's just beautifully done, and the music's fantastic as well. Really lovely atmosphere to it. I keep pressing the drop button before I need to. I'm sure I'll get the hang of that eventually. Oh. Oh. There we go. And away we go again. So I think at some point I'll probably be able to upgrade the ship. Struggling to get up this hill. See, the longer you leave the... I'm gonna go and get that stuff. Can I just drag them in with... I can push them in. Sort of. It just feels like something a bit different from perhaps what I would normally play. I'm still getting the hang of that. There we go. Off we go again. So I think the ship can catch fire. I think that's like a fire hose. At the top there on the top left of the ship. I feel like we're already motoring now. Oh, need to keep a little bit of an eye on my fuel. Oh, there's a load of stuff there. Look at me getting out on the hook first time. So you can't all go on the hook. going to struggle to get up this hill. No, it's going to make it. Yeah, so very different from what I would normally play. Although it's still essentially a platformer, I really like the conceit of the ship. I like the game world, it's fantastic. I like the idea that it's some kind of post-apocalyptic... Oh, I've run out of fuel. Let's put the brake on. Off we go again. So it feels like it's a little bit like kind of a bit of a management sim, in the sense that I'm managing the ship, I guess. Sort of feel like I don't want to miss any of the it's not letting me get underneath it. Okay, that's fine. It looks like I can probably tow things as well at some point. Going a bit fast. Okay. So now I'm about to grind to a halt. To get up into this little building. Ah, there's a beach ball there, which I won't worry about for now. I'll pick up in a second. Ooh. So you can see that originally this was kind of the edge of the sea. It was part of a port by the looks of it, and the sea is gone. So let's pick up the beach ball. I'll pop that in his little room. And then I'll go up and we can have a look at what the new red button does. So basically we've installed a sail. So when the flag on the front of the ship is flying, we don't need to use fuel. We can use the sail. And now if when we're panned right out, it just looks fantastic. It's such a great looking game. So we're literally on the edge of the sea now by the looks of it. So there's a lighthouse there. So whatever's happened to the world hasn't affected the seagulls by the looks of it. They're still around. But everything else looks like it's gone. So yeah, so this is why it's called Far, because we've got to go far, I guess. And alone, because we're alone. And Sails, because My ship now has a sail. We can just go sit him on the front of the ship while it's sailing along. There's a button as well, I think, on the front here that pushes the sail down. So yeah, I really like the washed out look of it, with the little splashes of colour for the character and for the ship. And I'm guessing that there's all kinds of upgrades you can get for the ship. So I'm just conserving fuel. I think I can use it at the same time as we're sailing along, and that makes it go faster. Okay, gonna go crashing through this building, I think. Hopefully. Yeah. But gonna get stuck on that, I think. So this is our next puzzle. So I'm not going to worry about picking up the bell just yet. So that little mechanism releases the big wheel. Oh, it's off. Need to put the brake on. I can't get in it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I've lost the ship! Oh, I think it's going to stop now because it is going to stop. Now it's going to... So I'm going to go back and get the metal bell and hope the ship... So it gives you a sense of how big the game is, how big the game world is when something like that happens. That's really frustrating. I wonder how far it'll let me go back. Is there a limit? Oh, I can pick up that little bit as well. I can just drop that over here. So I'm not going to worry too much about that, but I'm going to pick up the bell if I can. No, that is as far back as it'll let me go. Okay. Maybe the bell's not that important. I'll pick up this bit instead. That's kind of hilarious. At least it eventually came to a halt. Would have been a bigger problem if it just carried on rolling. I think that would have been game over. Should have put the handbrake on. Lesson learned. So yeah, so the sail is still up, so I should be able to get going again. I'm used to an electronic handbrake on the car, and that's why I don't think to put them on manually. That's going to be my excuse for that happening. Hopefully just break through that bit there. Yep. So I'll play through the next puzzle. It's kind of tempting actually just to give it a little bit of welly with just to speed it up a little bit. fire. Oh no, I missed. Okay, I put it out, but I lost some fuel, didn't I, doing that, I think. Okay. That was nearly a disaster. So I don't think I can get out over the top. I think there's more fuel here anyway, so it's not the end of the world that I lost some in a... That one can go straight in. Sort of feels like most of the puzzles are fairly straightforward. So as you probably noticed, the microphone stopped working for the back end of the video, but that final sequence is beautiful anyway, didn't really need any commentary. So thank you for watching, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and I'll see you again soon.